Hey guys, Sai is here back with another interesting and most important video, and today in this video I'm gonna talk about APatch. So I will clear all things, what is APatch, how to download APatch and how to install APatch on any Android device. Okay, so watch this video till the end, and if you're new on this channel then don't forget to subscribe. Also join our Telegram channel where I provide important files and updates. So without any wasting of time, let's begin. First of all, talking about what is APatch. APatch is a rooting method. We can call alternate method of rooting, like Magisk and KernelSU. These are also a rooting methods, right? But APatch is something different from these two methods because APatch is, we can call APatch is a hybrid of Magisk and KernelSU. Now you guys saying, hey Sai, why are you saying this? Because APatch is made by taken some good part of Magisk and also take from some good part of KernelSU, right? So what is that good parts? Talking about Magisk, if we root our device through Magisk, right? So how to root our device with the use of Magisk? We can root our device with Magisk by two methods. One is patch method and another method is we simply download Magisk APK and simply change the extension .apk to .zip and simply flash that Magisk zip through custom recovery, and after that we will get root access, right? And the second then other method is patch method. Simply we take the boot IMG of our stock ROM or custom ROM which you are using on your device, okay, and simply patch it and simply flash that custom recovery or fast boot, so we will get root access again. So these two methods are used on Magisk, right? And talking about KernelSU, okay, KernelSU is totally different because we need KernelSU supported, because our device need KernelSU support. That means I already made one video what is KernelSU and Magisk, difference between KernelSU and Magisk. Or if you not see that video, so link on description, watch that video, you are better to understand what is KernelSU and how it is different from Magisk, right? So on talking about KernelSU, we can give root access for individual app. That means if talk about Magisk gives fully rooted our device. That means if you open any root checker application or any application which read root access, so when you open that application, the Magisk gives auto promote. So that means the device is detected by all apps which are rooted, okay. That means all apps are detected which require root access in Magisk. But talking about in KernelSU, we need individual permission for that particular application which need root access, okay. So in APatch, what happened? APatch uses patching mechanism from Magisk and individual permission mechanism from KernelSU. These good two parts are combined and we will get a APatch root method. So this is the benefit of APatch. That means in APatch, we will give any application which require root access, we need to give individual root access, and the rooting mechanism which used in APatch is patching mechanism. That's why we no need to require KernelSU like mechanism, KernelSU like method. If you talk about KernelSU, so it is not possible made kernel for every device. I don't want to root my device with Magisk. So how can I root my device? Because I need this type of mechanism, Magisk patching mechanism, and also I want individual root access permission like KernelSU. So this good two things, I need these two good things on one rooting method. So on that I take APatch. So APatch is very useful on that situation. So this is the benefit of APatch. Okay, so that's why I called APatch is a hybrid of Magisk and KernelSU. So this is simple. Okay, so talking about how can we root our any device with APatch. So I mean the question is, can I root in any device with APatch? Yes, you can root any device with APatch, but some conditions is there. So I will explain next. So what is that conditions? Okay, let's talk about the process. So first important point is you need to download your boot IMG. I mean you need to download your stock ROM, custom ROM, what version of ROM which you are using on your device. That ROM is necessary. You need to download. After downloading, you need to extract that ROM, and we need to take the boot img from that ROM. The important point is build number is matching is necessary, or if you are a Xiaomi user, then your MIUI version is matching necessary. Otherwise, if it is not matching, you download any other version or any downgraded build number version or upgraded build number version which is not matching your present device version, that it will gives you boot loop. Then note this point. Or if it not gives you boot loop, then it will not compatible, like your Bluetooth, Wi-Fi or other things are not going to work properly. So note this point. You need to download proper version of software which is presently installed on your device. You need to download same version, same build number, same MIUI version software. After that, you will take boot img from it. For example, I am using this Evolution X custom ROM, and I already downloaded this ROM. Okay, I already recently flashed this ROM. Okay, so simply I need to extract this Evolution X ROM, or then you need to take this boot img. Just extract and take the boot img, copy paste from out of the folder, out of the zip. Okay, so I already take boot img. Here it is, that boot img from my this ROM, and this ROM is exactly matching with my build number. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, next, after taking boot img, go on Google and simply search APatch GitHub. So after that, click on here. This is a GitHub page. So I will provide the link of this APatch on description, so you will easily get it. Okay, so here it is. Some important instructions and important things is mentioned here. Okay, so you are good to go to read this first, then after that you are good to go. But I will tell you some important points. That is, here it is, that important points. As we can see, supported version. So APatch is supported only ARM64 architecture devices. Okay, as I already told, APatch is working all Android devices, but this some important points is there which we need to note. That is, first important point is ARM64 only. That means our device is ARM64. Note this point. Then second thing we need to note, that is kernel version. Android kernel version is 3.18 to 6.1. So if your kernel version is from between 3.18 or between 3.18 to 6.1 or 3.18 or 6.1, then you are good to go to root your device with APatch. Otherwise, please ignore, because APatch is not supported for other Android kernel versions and other architecture. Only supports ARM64 presently. Maybe in future it will give any update and this issue will be fixed, but presently note this important points. Okay, that's it. Then talking about next thing, just we need to download. So simply scroll down and click on this release latest version. So presently the latest version is 10418. This is the presently latest version. So if any other version latest is available, then download only that latest version only. Then click on this assist option, and after you will get this thing, you need to click on this APatch. This is a something number. So I already downloaded, so I'm not going to download again. So simply download it. After downloading, simply you need to install this APatch APK. So here it is. This is a APK. Just install it. After installing this APatch APK, just open this APatch application. Okay. So as we can see, here it is unknown. Kernel patch and Android patch is unknown. It shows unknown. Okay, right. So what is first thing we need to do? Just click on this super key. After that, enter some value or whatever on your mind, like password. Okay, so I'm entering 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, but note this password, don't forget this password. Okay, just click on OK. Okay, the secure key is set. Now click on patch. Now we need to install secure key 1 2 3 4 5, which I already set it. Just click on next step. And now the important point is we need to just select that boot img which I extracted, which you are extracted from your stock ROM, custom ROM, whatever your device is running on that version. Okay, so here it is, that boot img which I extracted from this ROM. Just tab on here and it is going to patching, and wait for some seconds, wait for the message of successful patching. So I'm waiting. Okay, as we can see, right patched boot img was successful. That means patching is successful. Now click on home. Okay, our patching is successful. Now go back, open file manager, and as we can see, here it is, the patch boot img is here. Okay, so here it is, that patch boot img, and if you don't see that patch boot img, so just refresh your file manager and go download folder, and here it is, that patch boot img. So now you are good to go to flash this patch boot img through custom recovery. If you have a custom recovery, then you can flash this through the custom recovery. If you don't have custom recovery, then you can flash with fast boot. So yeah, the choice is yours. Okay, so I am going to flash with the help of custom recovery. So it is simple because I have a custom recovery for my device. That's why I'm going to flash through custom recovery. Okay, so if you don't have custom recovery, then simply connect your device with another phone or PC and flash that boot img through fast boot mode. Now some important point, I mean one important point before you going to flash that patch boot img, once make sure that you take the backup of your stock boot img. Okay, because in some situation maybe it will give a boot loop, then you are need to come out, right? So if you don't want to take any risks, then please take the backup of boot and DTBO. So you can ignore this DTBO, but good to take this DTBO and boot img. So I already take the backup of this, so you need definitely take that boot, definitely take that backup. Okay, so after taking backup, just go on wipe section, advanced wipe, click dalvik and art cache and cache, just simply wipe. You need to wipe these two things once only. After that, go on install section, go on download folder, and here it is, there is no patch boot img showing, so simply click on image. So as we can see, here it is, APatch boot img showing. Just tab on here, make sure that only tick the boot img. If you tick any other img partitions, then your device is going to break. Note this point. Okay, so just tick on boot, just swipe it. Okay, successful. Then click on reboot system, then device is turned on. I open this lock, open this APatch. Okay, as we can see, here it is, kernel patch working, Android patch working. This is Android patch is different thing, you can ignore it. Okay, so now you are good to go because your device is now rooted. Okay, so if you want to flash any modules like Magisk module, KernelSU module, we flash now. So if you want to flash any module, just tab on this and click on install, and you can flash any module which you want to flash. So I'm not going to flash any module. And if you want to give root access, individually root access any particular application, then tab in here. So here it is, we can give the super user permission from here. Okay, it's not like a Magisk. Okay, because you need to give individual permission which application want root access. Okay, so I want root access to root checker application, so I need to enable this toggle, because this toggle is by default enabled because I already tested, I already used this APatch, that's why is already ticked, but otherwise it is unticked like that. No one is ticked. You need to give manual permission. You need to give individual permission for that application, which application want root access. It is not like Magisk, so that's why it is good, and that goodness is taken from KernelSU, and the patching mechanism is taken from Magisk. So this is the actually APatch. And another thing which is I mostly like, that is key. Here it is, key. So if I click on clear key, so as we can see, it shows kernel patch is unknown, Android patch is unknown, and our device is rooted, but why it shows unknown? So this is the catch of this rooting method. So here it is, another person not get any root access. You need to give the super key, where after you enter the key, after that person is able to give the root access to the any other application. Understand? So this is the like password, like our FB password, Google password, whatever, like that. This is also a password like APatch. So this is the simple video about APatch. If you like this video, then please like and share this video. And if you're new on this channel, then definitely subscribe this channel. You will get this all things, this all interesting stuff in very good and easy way. Okay, so see you in the next video. Please like and share this video. So love you guys, goodbye, take care.